What's up, everybody? Hey, fam. Um, Beautifully animated here, also known as PC. CashApp is PCDragon with the dollar sign in front. So I was I was on. It was on Monday morning, but afternoon. Monday afternoon. We all know him as LDA, but his name is Lawrence D. Adams, and his topic was letting go of toxic relationships. So that day, he was speaking on the toxic relationship you have with yourself. Um, and I chimed in, so I guess I'll play a little bit, play the spot that I was in first, and then get into um some other thoughts because like when I got on the panel there he didn't have much time, and so it's like my storytelling was a bit choppy. I was like missing some things. So I just want to go through the video, through my part of the video, and clarify things. So let me share this screen. Share audio. Nope.
I'll wait to hear back from you.
And you give your power away.
When you take no responsibility,
Hold up. One moment. Okay. There we go. Okay, so right there, I meant to say what I meant for whoever didn't doesn't know. Is that I was trying to give you an age range by saying that I was in middle school. I mean that now I'm about to mess that up. By saying that I was in elementary school, I'm giving you an age range of where I was at. Um, yeah, I can't remember if it was like we'll just say I was age 7 or 8. We'll say 8. Okay. Um, but yeah. Um, let me say. Hey, Kev 504. Okay. How you doing? I forgot to do. Hmm. Give me 1 second. I gotta fix something. Well, I can finish. I can be playing the video while I'm doing this. All right. Wait, see. Okay, let me see. Okay, so when I was talking about self evaluation, hold up. So when I was talking about self evaluating, right? Speaking on and you have to run the scene of what happened through your mind, back through your mind, like a movie, and analyze it and think about all the different possibilities. Um, what could have happened, what might have been, how what was there a different way you could have handled the situation? Was there a way for you to have de-escalated the situation and things of that nature? Um, Now that's self-reflecting after, right, a situation has happened. There's also um, I try to live life like chess, like playing chess, like thinking moves ahead. And you can do that for one thing by, I would say, people watching. People watching, yes. Um, People watching, and I've done that for so long that you can tell what is most likely to happen based on that person's past history. And because I have a short temper, if I'm dealing, if I know that this person is stupid, I'm not going to deal with them. You really have to weigh out, um, is it worth it? And think about your triggers. I don't use stupid people. Okay. So if I know that, or even think that there's a possibility of when I come to this person correctly to talk to them about something that bothers me about them, or what they have done to me, if there's a if there is the slightest chance that they can respond with stupidity, I won't even bother. Um, hmm. Yeah, let's continue. Oh, forgot I was not. Let me get down. Okay, now we can continue. Okay, so he asked me why did I pull him into my life? I didn't pull him into my life. He came to me wanting to date. Uh, I didn't initiate the relationship. He did. Um, sorry, this is fair use. Um, Forgot to put that up there. I wish this wasn't so big. Why? Uh, why is the lettering so big? Whatever. Anyway, it's fair use because I mean I am using the portion that I am in. Hey, Shelf. How are you? How's your New Year? Happy New Year. Give me a second. I am okay. I was looking for my phone. Mm-mm-mm. Ooh, Toronto. Is it nice out there? Productive New Year. Yeah, I can say the same. Okay. Stayed away from the strip at all costs, but it's hard to do that because I live in. Yeah, being on the strip and it's a during the busy time. I know New Year's is always busy. Um, so that was smart. I don't typically get out too much on like New Year's Eve because um the smart people's play the smart people shoot fireworks, the dumb people shoot bullets. Hey, Michael. Yeah, it was a decent temp today also. Matter of fact, I don't think I used my AC or my heater. So yeah, yeah, really good. I lived in Manhattan for 27 years and never once went to watch the ball drop. No, I couldn't do it. It's too many people. You can easily get your purse snatched, wallet swiped, and all that stuff, and that big old crowd. Like, nah. Matter of fact, the crowd itself is enough to deter me from going there to watch the ball drop. Oh, okay. That could be why my brother went there. Huh, for New Year's. Hmm, that's good to. That's yeah, low key in Vegas. So that's good to know. So I'm just going over a portion of a video from LDA. If you all know him, Lawrence D. Adams. He was talking about toxic relationships, like letting I believe it's letting go of toxic relationships, and that was done on Monday. Um, that was done on Monday, and he was talking about toxicity within yourself. You know what I'm saying? Um, so it's about taking accountability. I moved through a lot of sectors. Never heard of LDA. Well, yeah, you should. He's has a brilliant mind. Whatever. He's a thinker and stuff like that. And he knows how to deliver a good message and stuff. But it's already in my no, it's Lawrence D. Adams. That's the name of his channel, and you can find his link in my uh, the link to the video, to the original video, is in my description box right now. hmm So yeah, what we're watching right now is my part in what I was speaking on. I'm just like clearing things up. So I'm gonna push play. We can continue. It's mute. Wait, let me stop and reshare it. Okay. I didn't stay that long. Like 6 months going on to a year.
That's a
Is
long
it we didn't make a
time.
full still mute? year
That's a
because it's
long
playing.
time.
Like yeah, I guess it is.
That's a lot. That's too much time to be wasting on somebody who's a toxic. Like I remember remember that movie, John, Toxic Avenger.
Mm-hmm.
It's too long to be with somebody that was in a toxic relationship. That's too long. So that's what I'm saying. When we take him and realize he.
Okay, I just paused it. So was it still okay? Okay, cool. Damn, I might have to. Okay, what? Okay, so that was like 29 minutes, whatever. Hold up. All right, I see that I'm gonna have to start it from the beginning. Damn. Okay.
I know who you are, beautiful, but normally we do it on Fridays when you have the opportunity to come up. You got 5 minutes, less than 5 minutes, beautiful animated to come up because I'm on time schedule. Blaming others give you giving up your leadership. You see the link in the chat room. Oh, I see what it's trying to do. Yeah, but yeah, definitely. Maybe we could get to realize that you are the creator of this whole scenario. There she is. Good. That's what I'm talking about. Boom. Add to the stream. What's up, beautiful animator? What's
And
going
thank you,
on?
Chef.
Hey,
I
I'm
shouldn't
fine. How are
know.
you?
Good. This is John
How's it
O'Jones,
going?
beautiful animated.
Thank you, Chef, for letting me know.
How's it going?
Hey, how you doing?
All right, yourself?
Pretty good. No, like I said, I was. It's hereditary. You know what I'm saying, with the short temper thing in the family, and
Mm-hmm.
so my first blackout was I was in elementary school. Me and my friends playing in the backyard. Uh, One of my friends bucked up to me, and I blacked out and started choking him.
Mm.
And so, um, even at that time, so after that happened, because I felt like my friends broke us up, and I even followed him all the way into his house.
Mm. You trying to
There
hurt
was like, it was like blacking out is like a silent movie.
mm-hmm.
You have your target. You're like Terminator. You have your target. Your sights are on your target. There's no sound. You can't hear people talking to you, whatever. You just see movement and motions, but you're locked on target. So because of that, I had to um, stay out of fights as much as possible. Like stay away from toxic people as much as possible. And I forgot my mic. I'm sorry. Like I said earlier, damn. Oh crap. Like I said earlier, I said elementary school to give, huh? Oh, okay. No, I flipped this mic up because I was vaping this and I didn't want y'all to hear that noise it makes, whatever. It's not very loud, but still, I don't want anybody irritated by the noise. So anyway, I used elementary school as a reference of age range. I was probably between 8 to 10 years old. Um, and so we weren't at school. This happened at my house in my backyard. Um, 6 mg. Yep, 6 mg. Um, so it was crazy. It was crazy because none of my friends thought to go in the house and get my mom. It's like everybody was in panic mode because I'm over here choking this boy. And they did manage to pull me off, and he ran home. And I was walking like Terminator, like Michael, like Jason, like just walking, and he's running for his life. And I walk out, even like I went in, went all the way into his house. And that's when the adults there told me to go home. It's like, I don't know how they snapped me out of it, and yeah, they sent me home. Let's see. How did the grievance move from your back? Because I was still, I told you I blacked out. This is like Terminator. He's my target. He wasn't finished. He was able to run away. So I was going for my target. And I'm going to explain something about blackouts. Yeah, we can laugh about it now, but that was scary as hell back then. I mean, it's scary, period, to black out because you have no control. And the thing is, what's scary about a blackout is the fact that you don't see it coming, you don't feel it coming. It's like that. Have you locked on to anyone to that extent in adulthood? Yeah, I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna get to it. Let me explain. Let me explain blackouts. So yeah, like I was saying, you don't feel yourself um going like blacking out, like going into a blackout. And as a kid, I didn't feel myself coming out. I just realized that I had, I could hear things and have control of my body again and stuff like that. Um, as an adult with experience with blacking out, I can say that no, I still wouldn't feel myself blacking out, but I do feel when I'm coming out of it. Well, no, 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 that's not true. That's not true. One day I did feel myself being pulled into the blackout. And that was because someone um caught me in mid transition, and I felt where I was in that state, and I was like, I was halfway blacked out. What do you mean? What do you mean by that question? Is there a similar trigger? Tigger. What? A similar trigger? But what do you mean a similar trigger? Because with that one, um, the boy was trying to boss me around in my own backyard. He was being disrespectful, and that angered me to the extent of blacking out. Yeah, I mean, um, my triggers are disrespect, um, uh, people repeating themselves to me me repeating myself to others. Um, I mean, that's not the case now, but I'm saying that's what I've dealt with in the past, whatever. Um, things concerning my family, things concerning my kid. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah. Um, stupid people are triggers. I've never seen you black out on pant either. Of course not. A blackout for me and for other people that I've had conversations with who are in the same situation as me, blackouts are physical. Blackouts are physical. Um, if someone blacks out, they're ready to snatch your ass up. And trust me, YouTube, please. This is not somewhere. This is not an area where I'm gonna let somebody just really get me worked up at all. No. Um. Let me see where we're at with the video. Then I had another incident in high. Well, okay. Did did I explain? They didn't black out. They sleep. They fell asleep. they. But you know what? When you are um oh wait. When when you know yourself and when you know yourself and you're a strong person, can't nobody mess with you. It's all about what you allow others to do. Yeah, again, that's not really me. You know what I'm saying? Um, Now I was fussing with somebody, going back and forth with them on the panel yesterday. I think that was yesterday. But it's like when you know you're dealing with a certain type of person, you don't let it get to you. I just let it slide for entertainment purposes because I know over there on the panel I was on, people like that kind of stuff. So I went with it. Now, the guy might have been truly in his feelings, but not me. And get off and so Chef, did you get a good understanding of a blackout? Trust me, there were moments. It's just that given that he did do 48 hours, um, you had your intense moments and your cool moments and your um kind of like a downtime, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, there was there was some craziness going on over there. Yeah, and T's Furge. Yeah, there was craziness going over there. You just might have missed it, whatever. A blackout is a similar term conveyed in New York City. They say thing thing like homie blacked on him to infer that someone lost control. Yeah. Yep. All right. I'm gonna go back to the video. See where we're at. School, me and boyfriend and friends went to the zoo. Some old white lady you know, drops and kicks her cup, and the liquid splashed onto me. Blacked out, popped up, was heading toward her, and my boyfriend's brother had to grab me. But each situation,
Mhm.
I had to be early in my years, I had to learn how to self-evaluate and reflect and replay these scenes. Um, but it was in my young adult, like early 20s
Mhm.
when something happened, and I thought back onto the old lady, like maybe like maybe I overreacted because maybe she was just frustrated that her drink dropped. It wasn't an attack on me or something, or disrespect towards me. It was just a reaction to her dropping her cup, and
Right.
it's like, wow.
So
And like
I think
you
what
were
happens.
saying, as
I
far
think
as
what happens
relation,
sometimes we all get confused. We all get confused about everybody's role sometimes, right? Don't you think?
yeah,
Sometimes all the information they see is not all the information you see, and all of a sudden it's really about miscommunication that causes conflict most of the time.
yes, yes. Um, in my family, we say I love you. We give our hugs and kisses and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And my last relationship, um, I broke up with him because
uh-oh.
he couldn't say I love you or anything.
Stop. I'm about to
What?
get you now.
No. Wait.
You broke up with him.
He had issues from his childhood, but I could not deal with not even hearing that, even knowing that what it stemmed from, I still couldn't deal with it. So that's still on me. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my part in it. I'm not putting all the blame on him. I know his situation. You know what I'm saying? Well,
And,
knew his situation. Unfortunately, he
and
passed
why
away.
did you pull him into your life?
We started off. We worked together, so we started off as friends. So I didn't know prior to the relationship about his issues. He opened up to me um, during our relationship.
And why did you stay?
There was a lot. There was a lot to it. Like, okay, so his toxic childhood, and then he was always worried about people at work finding out that we were in a relationship, and it's like I told him that it just. Thank you again. It's you know what, I'm not used to working with the headphones, like muting it and unmuting it, like remembering and all that stuff. It's gonna take a minute to get into the groove. But no, I was saying that I don't know why LDA said that. Asked me why did I pull him into my ex boyfriend. Why did I pull him into a relationship when he initiated the relationship? He pursued me, and I accepted him. Like I accepted um his invitation to dating one another. Mm. And I'm gonna let it finish on the dating because I know there's more. There's more that I wasn't able to say. Um, like I said, he was pressed for time and stuff like that. So I was trying to get little things out at a time and stuff like that. It doesn't matter if they find out. Like I'm not gonna be like blabbing it or nothing. But people pick up on things.
Mm-hmm.
My wife and I have been married 13 years after working together for 2 years before we even started dating. It's a relatively common thing. Yeah, yeah. Um, the most I've ever heard is that they don't want couples working together in the same department. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you can definitely work at the same job. And because it's like they don't want your home business coming to your place of employment. Hey, Nixon. But yeah, at my last job, we had plenty of like, oh, in my area, it was probably like three. No, it was probably like two actually married couples, and then um a chick who would date coworkers. One, maybe two chicks that they dated coworkers. By all means, we couldn't work together after we started dating. Yeah, yeah, right. This should be interesting. What wait? Was it a good panel? Yeah. But I came in at the end, like towards the. I mean, I was there for the live, but I popped up on the panel like towards the end. Let's see. And L Nixon, the link to this video is in the description box if you want to check out the whole video. And I really do think everybody should check out the whole video because it's a good message. He might. I didn't see any videos for. Well, I would say today, but yesterday I didn't see. I looked and I didn't see any new videos. Um, so hopefully he comes because it's supposed to be a week. Like this week, we're talking about toxic relationships. So Monday's talk was on um uh um Monday's talk was on the basically the toxicity you have within yourself. I'm just double checking his videos real quick. Uh he did do a part two already. Damn. Why are you at grave? What? Why are you at grave with the dead? Okay. So I'm gonna have to check that one out. Hey, Jonathan W. LDA and Jono had a show yesterday. It's usually every every day at 12 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, I looked, but I just missed it then. And I have his settings on all notifications, so I hate that I missed it. Yeah, Monday through Friday. That's what I was thinking. I thought it was supposed to be Monday through Friday. So for me to look and not see it was weird. But that was odd. But like I said, maybe I overlooked it. YouTube is weird too. Yeah, yeah, that's true. So, um, wait, let me see. Where are
And
we at?
it was when we broke up that people were like, "Yeah, we knew." I was like, "Yeah, I probably guessed that, and it was him. He was the one who was acting different to them, and so they figured that we were together. It wasn't from me,
So,
but
so look at this.
Mhm,
Sometimes women, and I'm talking in general because I know
mhm.
people gonna come back and try to inbox me and DM me. Sometimes women can see a man that's toxic and think they can fix his toxicity, and not knowing that they have attracted that, and that they are enabling that person to be toxic because they are nurturing by nature.
I was straight up with him about what I wanted in a relationship and stuff like that. And so I gave him his chance, and then I broke it off.
But why did you stay so long?
I didn't stay that long. Like 6 months going on to a year.
That's a
We
long
didn't
time.
make a full year.
That's a long time.
Um,
So right there, I said, "Oh, it wasn't a long time. You know, 6 months going on a year." Um, I just didn't. I didn't think about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how people say time flies. Um, and so that's why it just didn't feel like a long relationship, even though it was. Yeah, someone in the comments was like, "That's not short."
yeah, I guess it is.
That's a lot. That's too much time to be wasting on somebody who's a toxic. Like I remember you remember that movie, John, a Toxic Avenger.
Hmm.
It's too long to be with somebody that was in a toxic relationship. That's too long. So that's what I'm saying. When we take him and realize he was just a player in your universe, why
hmm
would you want to play with somebody that's toxic, and why did you attract that to you? So I'm gonna point the finger always back to you.
Um, I thought at some point not. It's not that I thought I could change him. I just thought that um, he would get over it at on some level that would be workable. That that would show me that he was making progress or whatever. And yeah, I didn't see any progress, so I broke up.
So when you when you seen that, where in you did you see that he was really you on some level?
Nah, I didn't see that.
Right.
I didn't see that.
Yeah. Right, because we only attract who we are on some level.
Yeah. Okay. And also another thing, like I said, short temper. So I've gotten to a place where it's like I'm in a situation and I see where it's going, where it's leading to. It's leading to a toxic situation, and I leave.
Mhm.
So one day I was dealing with car insurance issue. They had messed up my car insurance and stuff, and I went to the place, and the lady helping me, she's like going through it, and she can't fix it. So I'm about to leave, and another woman in the office says, "Oh, let me look into it," and stuff like that. And all of a sudden I could feel the energy becoming toxic from her.
Mhm.
And she was saying stuff that was just, it was starting to aggravate me.
Mhm.
And okay, I'm skipping something. In
Mhm.
my early 20s, I had another blackout. This was with a family member. Um, and that completely broke um my sense of emotions. So uh what normal people would feel, aggravation, annoyance, and stuff like that, something low level. Damn, Mike. Okay, so you're saying it's safe to say that you didn't intend to change him, but rather sought to grow and develop together on a similar wavelength. That's exactly what I was doing. Easier said than done, given the compromises that are catered to the longer you are with someone. Right, right. Basically, I thought that me showing him how to love, he would pick it up. You know what I'm saying? Um, so when I was a kid, I loved drinking milk. I still love it today. But I don't drink it like, man, I was like, it was either water, juice, Kool-Aid, or milk. And milk was at the top. Like milk was first, water second, that kind of stuff. Hey, Crystal. And so, well, for one thing, my ex was, it's not like he was an asshole. So
Um, I've only had one asshole in my life, so I've done pretty good. Um, wait. Let me get my thoughts out real quick. So yeah, I was a heavy milk drinker when I was a kid, and I have a cousin who we were just like real close. I was either over her house or she was over at my house. And because I drank milk so much, she picked it up. She started drinking milk. So I'm using that as an example of what I thought would happen in our relationship. I thought he would pick up saying I love you, and it um being more affectionate and stuff like that. So let me see here. Okay, question for you, beautiful. Were you giving him grace for him to make a change after you directly expressed your thoughts for expressing love? How long did how long you extended that grace is the question. I mean, like I said, we're together for 6 months going on a year. It didn't make it. We didn't make a year. Um, so I just remembered something about him also that like pissed me off. So when we were speaking, with one another, we spoke on as being a couple in a relationship. But when his sister came down to visit, he introduced me as his friend. No, 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 no. I don't have sex with friends. That was disrespectful. Yes, I drank more. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and the thing is, I mean, as a kid, I mean, milk is good for the bones anyway, so why not? Good morning. Drink milk campaign was promoted mad heavy when I was young. Right? But I mean, I didn't need it to be promoted for me. Like, yeah, I saw the commercials and all that stuff, but I was already drinking milk. Being caught up in the energy of fantasy. Hmm. What fantasy though? Yeah, got milk was ironically shoved down our throats in the 90s. Yep. There it there it is right there. He introduced you as a friend. Yeah, right, right, right. And we had already been together for a while. Um, so I still showed the sister a good time, around. Um, but him, yeah. So wait, let me make sure this video, like the relationship part, is done on this video, and then we can speak. We'll speak more about it. Let me see.
um that range before you get angry and stuff like that. I
Correct.
lost that. So annoyance, aggravation, and all that stuff would register in my body as rage. So I would literally have to take time to think and remember from my younger years before it was broken, what would I feel in this situation?
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Because rage is too much. It's not right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you
Okay, if I guess you meant if a friend, not as a relationship, believe a man in their actions. Right, right. But if you're not married, aren't you just really, really good friends? Uh, yeah, but I mean, I've had, I've had, I've had a fuck buddy. Um, been there, done that. Wasn't doing it. Like I wasn't interested in that.
you should have been in jail.
No, I never laid hands on them.
Yeah,
Um,
but you had the potentiality if you did do that. If you do not,
right,
the thing
right.
is, if you don't deal with it head on and say like you just about to say, you don't retrospect and say introspect. I'm sorry, and look and say, okay, I know this is something that's I've seen around my family. Now I'm picking up and doing the same thing. If I don't deal with this, you're going to become, instead of you wearing stilettos, you're going to turn into the Incredible Hulk.
She-Hulk.
Right. We don't
That's
want that.
that's one of my featured cosplays. So She-Hulk.
Yeah. See, we don't want you to, yeah, we don't want you to turn into She-Hulk. We want you to be.
Well, it's been real. I'll stay tuned. Everyone, stay Gucci. Good night. Good night, Shelf. Thank you for coming. As women, sometimes we waste too much time in being in still relationships. Trust me. Before this dude, I easily drop dudes. I mean, if they hit a deal breaker for me, then I drop them. But also, like I said, we worked together, so we knew each other. Um, so I gave him more patience. I did give him more patience than I did with other people.
What? The lady with, I know and I see online with the lipstick,
Right.
makeup, fire, and who has embraced her femininity so well that it emanates off your pictures. See, I look at your pictures, I know who you are.
Oh, thank you.
So, so you got to think about that. You have to really say, you know what? I don't want to turn into She-Hulk. Why do I have that? What underneath that,
Yeah.
underneath that rage is fear. And fear of what?
Fear of blacking out. Heck yeah.
No, blacking out deeper than that, deeper than just blacking out. It's a fear of loss of control.
Yes. And that's what blacking out is
Yeah. So
losing control.
you got a name for it, and that's what you really need to be concerned about. You got a name for something that puts you out of power, and you should be using that opportunity to literally assess and evaluate what happened as
Thank you, Jonathan. Goddamn. uh, I wonder if working together was too much for him. He seemed like the type that never got over his relationship being scrutinized by others, so he's always used used friendship word to keep himself neutral. Yeah, that could be. That's a good. That's an interesting thought right there. The problem is, for a girlfriend, that's unacceptable. So that goes back to what I usually say. You gotta be okay. So the other dude, J- J- Jono. Um. Okay. Um. Yeah, for a girlfriend, that's unacceptable, and that's why I always say before entering a relationship, you should be mentally and emotionally healthy. So if you can't get yourself together on your own, then you need to go to therapy because the next person shouldn't have to deal with that. As black women, the Pickens are the as black women, the pickings are thin and far in between. It's time to use those single black American visas, start going overseas and Americanize some Haitian men, etc., for husbands. I'm not traveling for no husband. I mean, if I'm traveling out, I'm traveling for myself, and if I meet the one, then I'll meet the one. But I'm not purposely traveling in search of a man. But yeah, I appreciate what you said here, Jonathan, because I never thought about that. And if he was thinking it, or if that was the case, he never said it to me. Um, and I don't think he would have ever said that to me. The reason I can relate, because I used to do that in grade school, early high school, because I used to place importance on external validation. It came from a place of weakness. I got over it. This dude was in his 40s. He was in his 40s. So, yeah, I know he's dealt with some shit. Exactly. Exactly. In his 40s, there was no excuse for the disrespect. That was disrespectful.
As opposed to saying, "Oh, that wasn't me. That was the version of me that don't have no control." That should never happen no more, especially since you know it already happened.
Well, actually, I do. I take meds.
I understand. I
That's
mean,
that's
everybody controls it on whatever level they can, but
well,
it's
no,
also
I
it's
say
also my
that
responsibility,
because
right?
I speak on my story, because if I, it's not cool for me, like, to me, to be stuck on meds to control how quickly I react. You know,
Mm.
No, um, I'm single. You got the thinking emoji. Hmm, I'm single.
so I don't get, so I have time to think things through instead of snatching somebody up. You know what I'm saying? And I speak on it because it, I know there's other people like me. You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
saying? And
Hmm.
so I want to get to them before they even have to be medicated. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, go to therapy.
Mm.
Talk things out, and it's cool. It's cool to talk things out with your friends and stuff like that. But you need therapy also. And it's like, if I had gotten therapy earlier on and gotten proper guidance, um, because none of the other people, none of the adults in the family seek and got therapy for their short tempers. You know
Mm.
what I'm saying? So, are you when you grow up hearing stories about them losing it, but you don't hear no stories about them doing anything to fix it?
That's a
You know,
problem.
right,
Right.
right, right. So I had to break that chain and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Um, um. So, yeah, with the insurance office and stuff like that, I felt where I was going, and I was just like, I'm getting annoyed. I'm leaving. Like I'm leaving because you're aggravating me, and I'm done. Like bye. And I walked out. Um, even though the woman tried to get me to stay, she reworded things, and then she went back to the same stuff that was annoying me. So it's just like, yeah, I'm out. Like when people say I'm aggravated, I gotta leave, let them leave. Don't try to hold them back and stuff. You let people walk away when they need to walk away.
Yes, that's very true. Because I remember this when I was younger, and I'm gonna cut this short. I almost
Mhm.
had my father had to grab me because I had the knife in my hand. I was about to turn to Jason on some people.
Mm. Mhm.
And so
Mhm.
you have to. That's what dealing with, like I was talking earlier about dealing with the toxicity mindset or emotions or even spiritual that's inside of you and getting a grip onto it. If you do not, it will take hold of you, or you're gonna be playing this song right here. You know this song?
Yeah, sounds familiar.
It's the Incredible Hulk song. You gotta turn
Oh
it to
my.
the Incredible Hulk.
it's it's been a minute. I haven't watched the Criminal in so dang long. The original and the new one. I haven't seen the movies for a while, man.
You gotta turn it to the Incredible Hulk. We don't want you to do that. Beautiful
Yeah.
animated and turn it to She-Hulk. Then we playing this song. Well, you know, she was a good woman. Hey, can you put some money on her books?
Which is
Montana, we gotta
yeah.
put money on her books.
Yeah. So, yeah. I talk about these. I like when we can speak on these situations, like I said, because I definitely try to help people with my own story.
Right.
Yeah.
I appreciate you coming up.
Thank you for having me.
You know what? Well, let me read what it says. When we are all abnormal in our own ways, we have to self-medicate. It doesn't make you weird, it makes you human. You have to control your monster within. There are varying degrees. Yeah, so definitely I appreciate you coming up because you know what? To hear it from you, and
Yeah.
especially to hear it from a woman, it needs to be said. So I can say
Yeah.
all these things, Jonathan, we can say all these things, but to hear someone actually expressing them is completely different.
That's
Yeah,
why,
we need
and you know
we need
what?
to see examples. You're right. You need to have these examples.
My situation is why I do not appreciate people flossing like they have anger issues and stuff like that. When they instigate fights, these are people who instigate fights, and you don't want to mess with me and blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you have no idea the suffering that people who really have issues with this go through. Like seriously, my fear. You know how people have their fear of death, like how they'll die and stuff like that.
Mhm.
My fear is rage.
Yeah.
My rage will kill me.
And guess what? So what we're going to do right here, we're going to redirect that. So because when you realize fear is what false evidence appearing real, and I'm glad you were honest about what you feared. Now
Yeah.
we need to change that and says, I already have control of my fear of losing my rage. See the rewording of that?
Repeat it again. I need to hear that again.
I now, at this present time, have complete control of my fear of losing my rage.
Yes.
In essence, I
Yes.
control it. It does not control me.
Yes.
So I no longer fear it. I can walk side by side and say, you know, it's okay.
God dang it. Thank you. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, Crystal. Good.
Mm-mm.
I may feel a little twinge over here on my left arm or my right arm, but I don't have to be controlled by it.
Right.
So now
Facts.
it empowers you now.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
But that comes from being open minded and looking in the mirror and being honest with yourself about
Hold on, I
yourself.
didn't read that message.
Me.
Yes.
So I no longer fear it. I can walk side by side with it and say, you know, it's okay. I know I may feel a little twinge over here on my left arm or my right arm, but I don't have to be controlled by it.
Right.
So now
Facts.
it empowers you now.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
But that comes from being
Okay, it's uncanny how similar it is. Blackouts, rage, short temper. I think I'm overcompensating due to fear and potential loss of control. Mm.
open minded and looking in the mirror and being honest with yourself about yourself.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Because I'm telling you ain't speaking about it, but the choir. I know when I flipped out.
Mm-hmm.
All I seen was they were beating up my little brother. And all I seen was the butcher knife in the kitchen drawer.
Yeah.
It was about to be a chainsaw massacre up on the hill where I lived at.
Trust me, I understand that, miss.
And that
Um.
was toxic.
Yeah. Yeah.
And saying all that, I'm about to close it up. You know what? Thank you for coming up. I appreciate you saying your example. I needed to hear that for me.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of other people needed to hear it because they can identify with it. Because they can just look at us like, oh, okay, you guys are just talking. But to hear it from you, and I know you're a content creator, subscribe to her channel. She does have a channel. Find her on Facebook and not Facebook, but on Instagram and on YouTube. Beautiful animated.
Mm-hmm. I am searchable.
Yes, you are searchable. Thank you for coming up. John, you got anything else? John, then.
No, I think that's it. No, I think we covered it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Peace, everybody. And
Peace and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Don't let the Incredible Hulk come out.
She-Hulk.
She-Hulk. She letting She-Hulk come out.
Right.
You got the lonely. It's called the Lonely Man's. That's the theme song for the Incredible Hulk.
Mm-hmm.
How do I know that? Can't tell you. But let's go. We out of here. Peace and hair grease 2022. Let's get it. We out of here.
Okay. Stop the share. Oh, stop. Okay, let's get to y'all. Okay, so Crystal says, "What are your creative sides?" I like to sketch. I want to get into painting. I love doing makeup. I do poetry, but not much. I really have to be inspired to do some poetry. I used to design dresses. That's about it. The chat tends to dialogue in a stream of consciousness format. Chat. So what do you mean by that?
Thank you, Crystal. Are you a Sag also? Okay, meaning that Sigma was gaining insight on himself through his story and expressing his thoughts. Oh, okay. Wait. Oh, you're. Oh, okay, okay. Girl, I mean, come on now. Like around our birthday, we had the damn purge from Aunt T, and it was a lot going on. The holidays. So shit, I was drinking. I've been drinking. I've been drinking. So yeah, but that's cool. That's cool. I'm always happy to run into another Sag. You know what I'm saying? Shit, we love to have fun. We love to love, and you cross us, it's it's done. But it's so crazy how people will cross us because we're such lovable people. Oh, okay. Girl, I'm gonna remember you for life now. On the 17th. Yep, yep, yep. I was. Um, yeah. So what you want to do for our birthday next year? I mean this year. So I wanted to elaborate more and give more insight about the relationship with my ex. Um, like I think, uh, yeah. So like Jonathan mentioned earlier, right here. Um, I didn't go out my way to try to change him as far as like lecturing him or talking about things, talking too much about things as far as how he was and stuff like that. I just thought that my presence would be helpful, right? Like the milk thing, he would just pick it up. Um, I mean, and we did have good times together. And I think it's the good times that make that kind of trick you into staying in a bad relationship longer than you should. Um, hey, Jane Skills. I didn't know that was you on the panel. So. Is there real truth to zodiac signs? I question that. There may be tendencies that are shared, but are you truly dictated by the sign you were birthed on? Um, for me, I don't live my life going by the zodiac sign, but I mean, I do recognize um, that the things listed under my sign, for the most part, do describe me. Your past relationship was similar to mine. That's why I was stating those things. Yeah, yeah, understandable. Um, but you know what? So me and LDA, we spoke off the panel, whatever, a little bit more, and I have remembered that. Um, I said remember that, and then I just lost my damn thought. Crap! Oh crap! What was I gonna say? Oh crap! Let me think. Yeah, I forgot. Maybe I'll remember in a little bit. So, so I'm considered an empath. I can feel people's energy. Um, and so, man, I really did stay with this dude way too long. I really did. I freaking stayed with him way too long because the thing is, you know, he had adult children, and he would just be he would vent so much to me that I remember, I have more memories of the venting than the good conversations, right? And with being with him so long, that negativity, that toxic communication and stuff is just building up in me because I'm feeling his energy, right? We used to say, as Sagittarius women, we go into relationships and become too loyal to the wrong people, aka the Scorpios. Oh, you know what? Thank you for saying that. Um, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that almost triggered the memory that I lost, but it went away again. Okay, so we are thinking right now in the same mind frame. Mhm. But yeah, um, I definitely gave him way too much time because the thing is, maybe I'm having so many goddamn memory blocks right now because the thing I wanted to say, and it contributes to why I was with him for so long, is that I lost myself trying to be um the person that he needed, like trying to be there for him and take care of him, right? um I lost myself somehow. I do not to this day remember how I even lost myself. I just know that I know myself today, who I am and what I'm about, and that I'm not going to allow that to happen again. Because I know it can happen. Venting is okay, but you need parallel that energy into more constructive things in life. Your partner will come to resent you if you vent too much. Yeah, like I said, I was just up there collecting all this negative energy. It was it was becoming so bad. Um, Crystal says, "I'm telling you, you are giving him too much time right now. I know this because I wasted years. Um, I wasted less than a year, so I mean, I'm not that bad. Like, um, and this was years ago, like years ago. So um, one, I wrote down little notes. I said my ex gave off toxic energy, which I felt like kryptonite. One night while feeling this energy, kryptonite was the word that popped into mind. I saw the image of Superman when he's writhing in pain. Um, that was me in my mind and body without showing it. So, yeah, I was mentally and physically suffering from this negative energy, this toxic energy he was giving off, because he would be upset about his kids, like how they're handling things or how they weren't handling things. His car had been broken into and things were stolen. I think his car had been broken into like 3 times, whatever. Um, it was just a lot of complaining, and he never really had any complaints about me. It was just him venting about other
what was going on with him. But it's like, is there nothing else that's going on with you that we can talk about? You know what I'm saying? And then to call me a friend to his sister, yeah, that was the last straw. That was disrespectful. Also, I think I'm reading Jonathan. Um, Also, I think it's selfish to push all your problems onto one person. I mean, onto someone else. As a people, we have to work on sharing our completeness with one another, not trying to complete each other. Yeah, yeah, I agree. Um, so one of the things that LDA said was that we attract mirrors of ourselves. And I guess that's why he said that I pulled this dude into a relationship with me. But I mean, I wasn't dealing with what he was dealing with. So I wasn't in darkness. Um, so maybe actually he was in darkness and he saw me as light because I'm the type of person who's always smiling and laughing. And it's not like that changed at work. Everybody knew I had a happy energy and stuff. I was always laughing and smiling. And I mean, someone literally told me that, "Oh, we know when you're at work because we hear when you we hear you laughing all the time." um Crystal says his presence overwhelmed me mentally and sexually. What? Wait, are you saying this is why you stayed? I am not a professional. I wasn't. No, that's what you. No, no. We had good insurance. And the job had their own therapist. Uh, so no, he didn't. No, he needed to go to therapy though. He should have went and he should have took them kids with him. Crystal, we always we always finding solutions for those we love. Facts, and never appreciated facts. And he had the nerve to introduce me as a friend, and I said, "What? WTF? Right, right, right." But it's like this dude was in his 40s. I just don't understand how he thought that was a smart thing to do and say.
And I'm not going to overthink it because it's not my problem anymore. Jonathan says, good natured slash charismatic people always attract the opposite. But it's good to understand your own threshold. Even if you are the sun, you can't erase the darkness in everyone. Facts. And the fact that I could not uh spread my light more, I guess, and um to cover the darkness, like push it away a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Help out. I in my relationship with this guy, I did not feel needed. Okay. And I want the person that I'm with to need me as I need them. You know what I'm saying? Like we're supposed to be partners, and I did not feel that from him. On top of him never saying I love you. Like for me, that's a deal breaker. Wash your hands and move on. Yep, that's what I did. H means nothing. Says yeah, yeah, yeah. I know. I know. It really doesn't mean anything when it comes to a person's maturity, I guess. Because I have said that age ain't nothing but a number. It doesn't mean that a person is mature or intelligent enough to deal with certain things and this, that, and the other. So I've said that, but yeah, facts. But I must say, the sex was earth shaking. Sagittarius and Scorpio. Oh my god. Oh, the sex was alright. That's an ego. Mm, that's an ego issue, though. We should not want. We should not want. Be not be completely dependent on someone else for our own happiness. Interdependent is the balance we seek. I didn't say be completely dependent on the other person. I, no. Um, but I do mean I take care of certain things, you take care of certain things. We work as a partnership. But I know what you mean. We must feel needed from our partners. Hell yeah. I mean, if I'm not needed, what am I here for? Mm-mm.
Let me open up the panel. Okay. Anyone want to pop up and you can just chop it up, chop, 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 chop it up. Okay. I know I'm a deep romantic and I love hard. That's me. That is me. I love hard. When I love hard. Jonathan, fair enough. I was just curious because you use the word need. I have different interpretation of the word. That's all. Right. But that's why I explained it because everybody, yeah, there's dictionary definitions and all that stuff, but everybody has their own interpretations of words. So it's always good to ask, what do you mean by that, this, that, and the other, you know, um, so you can be on this, so you can get a better understanding and be on the same page. The more you ask for, clarity, the better the communication. Uh-oh. So, anybody, I hope you all have liked. Um, I hope you all have liked the video so far. Have been liking the video so far. Please like, subscribe, and share. Um, why didn't I put my hmm? I didn't even put my Cash App up. But my Cash App information is in the. Oh, yep. Forgot to do that. I think I need more space, but I'll fix it later. Anyway, Cash App is $PCDragon to support the channel. Let me see what else I wrote.
So at some point, he does say that some people are comfortable with their toxicity, so don't want to change and grow. I don't think that's verbatim, but you get the idea. So knowing I have anger issues, or or is it anger management issues? Anyway, knowing that, and Crystal says we are philosophers by nature, and so misunderstood. It makes me so mad at times. Yeah, yeah. It's only annoying to me when people don't choose to get clarification. They assume things and want to go off on you. Ain't nobody learning no telepathy. Come on. Come on now. Um, but yeah, so I mean, I always had an issue with people who would, be all, you don't want to mess with me and I'm crazy, blah, 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 blah. You look like in like a like an attention whore, clout chaser, whatever you want to call them. Just something for attention. But well, when LDA said that some people are comfortable with their toxicity, it made me think maybe some of those people do have real anger management problems and they are happy to have it in their lives. They are happy being reckless with their anger. Oh, they think twice before even thinking that they can go off on me. Yeah, I don't have those problems, so I'm just saying, no, 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 no. I don't deal with that. Like, mm-mm. Um, I've mostly just seen them acting a fool in public with other people.
The brain will try to keep you in a state of comfort because it's afraid of uncertainty of change. That's why cats stay in bad situations 9 times out of 10. You empower your vice instead of yourself. Mm, okay. Many of those toxic people, toxic people are just too lazy to change. That's another good thought. Yeah. But I did put the link in the chat if y'all want to come up. Oh, instigators are another trigger. I have a cousin who's like me. She's not of my generation, but she is around my same age. And she's like me, temper temperament wise. Um, and she had a fight with her uncle, which is my cousin, who is my cousin in my generation. And he's an instigator. He loves attention, even negative attention. Now, I got the whole story um from my mom and the cousin who is my around my age of what happened. And her uncle instigated a fight with her because he was saying something about her kid, right? It was a good conversation. I'm gonna get myself ready to for work. Catch you all with you later. Peace and love. All right, you be safe. You be safe. All right, you be safe. Crystal. Now you know, Sag. Wait, now, yeah, now you know, Sag. I must look my best like you before coming on camera. You came already every time I see you. Now I've cammed up without makeup and but without the wig. Yeah, I've done that a few times. um yeah, my mom had to go in there and get my cousin out before she got physical. Um which, like I said, that's like me. And after this showed me a side to my cousin who's of my generation, um that I don't deal with. I don't deal with instigators. So now I no longer deal with him. Still love him, but I'm not going to deal with you. Because if you can instigate and try to keep pushing and pushing and pushing the buttons of your own niece, then you'll do it with anybody. No, you can't do me. I don't even understand instigators. Well, I do. No, I can't say that because I understand that they want attention. Tell me this: do you any romantic goals for 2022? Yeah, I'm open for dating and stuff like that. But I just got to this point because I was on my grind taking care of other things, so I wasn't putting myself out there for a relationship. But you know, things are going as planned, and so I am open for a relationship. What about you, Crystal? It is time to party. Yes. What are your romantic goals? Two on the hook. That's good. Shoot, at least you got some on the hook. I want to be married by 2023. Yeah, yeah, that'd be cool. Like 2023, mid 2023. Yeah, yeah. I can honestly say that's a goal for me also. Yeah, that's why I didn't put myself out there as far as dating when I had things to take care of, because there are too many people playing games and not being sincere. Not being honest, and you have to do so much sifting through the bad before you get to the good. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's annoying. It's annoying as hell. But I was too old for the games and the bullshit when I was in high school, like age. I just never I've never been that type of person. I know, right? For some women, the dating game comes so easy. Um, I think for a lot of women, it's being in the right place at the right time, or um being dating app savvy. You know what I'm saying? And I don't do the dating apps because it's like, again, it's the lies and the games and the bullshit for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a truth. I tell the truth too much. I'm a truth teller. I wish I wasn't sometimes. Why? I'm a truth teller too. I'm telling you, I am not about the bullshit. I'm not about uh giving the bush I'm not about dishing the bullshit nor taking it. This world lives and thrives on lies, which is true, but it doesn't mean that you have to be a part of it. I know that's why I'm not married yet again. Um, for me, I'm not changing my ways. So what happens, happens. If a person can't handle the truth from me, I don't want them. Right. You should have. I mean, the thing is, eh, we have we have we have standards, Crystal, and the problem is not enough people have standards and realistic standards at that.
Mhm. Now my question is why are we both up at this time of night? Um. Well, for me, I wanted to get this video done, and I've been having issues with YouTube as far as uploading pre-recorded videos. So I just decided to do it as a live instead of pre-recording it and then uploading it. But I think I'm gonna shut it down. Because I think I said what I wanted to say on this one. Unless you got more thoughts on it. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. But thank you for coming through. I appreciate it, and thank you to all the other viewers.
So, Happy New Year to everybody. Please like, subscribe, share. Um, Leave me some comments. Hit the Cash App if you want. $ PCDragon. I'm glad you enjoyed it. You know. I will. You know what? I'm going to say that because earlier I know I said that I was in a relationship with that dude for so long because time flew by, but I also lost myself. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't picking up on things that I should have been picking up on. Um, well, no, I can't say that. I just didn't react to the things I saw fast enough, and I didn't break it off early enough. Um, but uh, learned lesson. I don't believe I'll lose myself again in the next relationship because I know what to look for and what to avoid. So yeah, that'll be my closing statement is try not to lose yourself when you're in a relationship with another person. You shouldn't lose anything about yourself. You should grow. You should upgrade. Yeah, starting over is going to be it's difficult because again, like I said, um, there's so much sifting through the through the ain't shit people before you get someone but before you find that diamond. You know what I'm saying? Starting over is always going to be hard, just like breaking up is hard. But to get what you want, you got to do it. And I'm about to go find me something to eat now because I'm hungry. So I will see you all later and have a good rest of your week. I think I have another live for something coming up. But I'm definitely working on doing my lives earlier than this. But yeah, sometimes I'll be on other people's panels. Um, yeah. Alrighty. Again, be safe and enjoy the rest of your week. See you later. That's how you know you ain't on your game. When you leave the studio without ending the broadcast. Too funny. Damn. Bye.